Hi guys, and welcome back to the Coby Show. My name is Coby. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are enjoying the videos. I would really appreciate it. You can also stay up to date with me over on Instagram, which is just at Coby Connell, and it's the same over on Patreon, which is where you'll find all the full watch-alongs for all these movies, lots more content, and lots more film and TV reactions too. So hopefully I will see you over there. Now today I'm jumping in as blind as I could be because I know nothing. I'm watching 13 Days from the year 2000. So I know that. I know the title and the year. But that's all I have. It's a special request from the request here over on Patreon, but I don't know who's in it. I don't know the genre, so I'm just going to jump in and check it out. So for the full watch along, head over to my Patreon. And with that, let's start 13 Days. Why am I nervous? Year 2000, so it's not quite the 80s or the 90s. They made it in 99 though, you know. Are we going to space? Are we going to space? Ah! But that's not, this is atom bomb stuff. I clearly couldn't tell the difference between a rocket and a missile, I guess. Oh, it's so horrifying, though, the imagery. I do love this kind of music. October 1962. Ah. Kevin Costner. You know, I've never seen Yellowstone, the show that everybody loves and talks about. Let me know if you think I should watch Yellowstone. Just a side note.
You got time for pancakes?
Nope.
Give us another one, Dad.
Secretary of Defense.
Dean Rusk.
So if it's 62, then Kennedy, JFK is president.
It's Robert McNamara.
Attorney General.
Too easy.
Yeah, it's Bobby Kennedy.
Assistant Secretary of State for Latin America.
That's too hard.
Wait a minute. This isn't a permission slip.
Oh.
This is your report card. Have you seen these grades?
No.
He sounds like somebody on The Simpsons, the accent he's doing.
You. I'm talking to you later.
Is it the mayor? Is he talking like the mayor in The Simpsons? But yeah, if JFK is president in 62, I've never seen the movie JFK. I really want to. I've never seen it, but I feel like Kevin Costner is on the poster for JFK. Does he play JFK in JFK? In this, he's not, because that wasn't the White House. But is he? Yeah, gotta put JFK on the list too. Here we go. I have been there. Cash has been there. Is it missiles? Is that why the opening was all with the missiles and the? Is it missiles? The music helps. Where are they looking? Such a famous room. So iconic and majestic at this time, you know?
Morning, Jackie.
Hi, Kenny.
Want to schedule?
No.
Jackie!
No votes there. There's no money.
It's a party, Kenny. And the one thing we both can be sure of is that you don't know how to have a party.
Well, party to you, politics to me.
Jackie-o! Jackie Kennedy.
Everyone on my list. I don't want to spend an entire evening pretending that your votes and money are more interesting than they really are. I want my kids to stop eating the candy in the Oval Office.
That's not me.
Ah!
I don't rat on my friends.
Well, I'm going to take this whole list thing up with your friend.
Are you trying to go around me?
Her kids, John and Caroline.
You're starting to bug me.
Good.
I'll get back to you. Top of the morning, Mr. President.
So he'd be a real person then, Kenny O'Donnell.
Just ran into your wife. Want to talk about this party?
No. You see, Homer K-Pot's tirade.
I don't know why, but you're like, oh, it's JFK. It's not, but, you know.
About the two planes that went down?
Yeah.
It didn't make it before press time. I haven't taken a look at the West Coast papers yet, but I doubt we'll see anything till tomorrow.
I guess the Kenny guy really did talk like that. That's why Kevin's doing it. Does sound like The Simpsons, though.
Oh, you what? It was, bastard. So what do we got today?
Today.
It's Bruce Greenwood, who I know, but I can't think of why. But there's something that I know him.
That's the one we're looking for. I need to see the president, Kenny.
All right. 2:30 to 2:45 or 4:30 to 5. Take your pick.
No, I need to see him now, Ken.
Then going up. I'll let him know you're coming.
I like that. As in, it's that important. I need him now.
Coffee.
Yeah. That's not what... Listen to me, you worthless piece of shit. Now, you will put Daly's man on the circuit, and you'll do it today. You're your damn job to this administration. Yeah, I can hear how grateful you are. There's a word you need to learn. It's the only word in politics. It's called loyalty. Loyalty!
His hair is normally kind of curly, so it's different with this JFK hairdo. But it'll come to me. Something. Lots of stuff, probably.
Yeah, Ken, you used to look down a bomb site for a living. Just ignore the labels. What does that look like to you?
Missiles.
I don't know. What is it?
On Sunday morning, one of our U-2s took these pictures. The Soviets are putting medium-range ballistic missiles into Cuba.
They appear to be the SS-4, range of 1,000 miles, 3 megaton nuclear
I was
warheads.
going to say, is that nuclear weapons?
Jesus Christ in heaven.
White House operator. Yeah, Mr. O'Donnell, please, for Secretary McNamara.
There's smoking in there.
That's right. The principals are assembling in an hour. We'll see you then.
Where's Bobby?
He should be here any minute.
Oh, good.
It just flicked to black and white.
We're in here.
Jesus Christ, guys.
Bobby. I was gonna say that's almost like his really famous photograph, you know, where JFK's leaning on the desk. He's not standing at the window though, but it's like a silhouette thing. I wonder if that's about this missile crisis. I don't know when that exact photo was taken, but I know of the photo. And I want to know the importance of what parts are black and white and what parts are color.
McCone's on his way back from the West Coast. He's been burying his stepson. General Carter's here, though.
Okay.
They're all real people. This is just all historically what happened.
Our analysis at NPIC indicates that the Soviet Union has followed up its conventional weapons buildup in Cuba.
Whoa. And then the issue is that they can reach from Cuba, right? Like
At this time is that this missile system is the SS-4 Sandal. So far, we've identified 32 missiles serviced by about 3,400 men.
Oh my God.
Our cities and military installations in the southeast, as far north as Washington, D.C.
Yeah, see, they can reach.
And in the event of a launch, would have only 5 minutes of warning.
The Joint Chiefs consensus, Mr. President, is that this signals a major doctrinal shift in Soviet thinking to a first strike policy.
Ooh.
GMAC, Guided Missiles Intelligence Committee, estimates 10 to 14 days.
They're saying...
Crash program could limit that time. However, I must stress that there may be more missiles.
They're saying strike first.
We've worked up several military scenarios. Before I ask General Taylor to take us through the various options, I'd like for us to adopt a rule. If we decide to strike, we must agree now to do it before the missiles become operational.
And that's why it's the 13 days.
Before at least some of them are launched.
Ugh.
Well, it's clear we cannot permit Soviet nuclear missiles in Cuba. We have to get those missiles out. You know, I don't think it's gonna matter what Khrushchev's intentions are. I can tell you, right now, I don't see any way around hitting them.
What about the Allies?
We can't start worrying about everything. Right now, we gotta figure out what we're gonna do before we worry about how we're gonna do it.
Well, we've got a bunch of smart guys. We lock them in a room and...
I think it's good Bobby casting. I think it's good JFK casting. I think it's...
I'll do it.
I'm buying it all.
Ken, he was fighting Soviets while we were still playing ball together at school.
Find him, Kenny. We're gonna need all the help we can get.
I mean, because it's true, and we didn't go into World War III, you know, Kennedy works it out, but I don't know the minutia and the details of the negotiations in how, so I'm invested.
Due to the tropical foliage, the upland calls for high explosive and napalm loadouts for our ground attack sorties.
I still think there are diplomatic approaches we haven't considered.
Yes, and that's what he'll do. That's what he'll do, because it's JFK.
We should follow up the airstrikes with a full version of Oplan 316.
An invasion.
Yes, sir. We can be sure we get all the missiles and we remove Castro.
Oh! Oh!
Our best option, as Bob pointed out this morning, would be to commence the strikes before the missiles become operational.
Obviously.
The Soviet understands only one language, action, respects only one word, force. I concur with General Taylor. I recommend, sir, airstrikes followed by invasion.
So everybody's thinking that.
Your first step, sir, will be to demand that the Soviet withdraw the missiles within 12 to 24 hours. They will refuse. When they do, you will order the strikes, followed by the invasion.
Oh my God.
We will honor our treaty commitments and resist them there, defeating them per our plans.
Talk about high pressure
Those plans
decision.
call for the use of nuclear weapons.
Yeah. And killing innocent people. Fallout.
What is the next step?
Hopefully cooler heads will prevail before we reach the next step.
I thought he was going to give us his decision. Look, I know them. They just need to make sure there's no other way. They'll get there.
No.
There's only one responsible choice here, so let's hope appeasement doesn't run in families. I fear weakness does.
It's not weakness. It's, you know, I guess diplomacy and I don't know. If they have to fight back with their nuclear weapons, he's gonna have to kill thousands and millions of people, of innocent people in Russia and the Soviets. So
You know they think I froze in there.
He didn't freeze.
You did exactly what you should have done. You stayed out of the corner. You didn't decide.
Well, Atchison's scenario is just...
it's terrifying.
It's unacceptable, and he's got more experience than anyone.
There is no expert on the subject. I mean, there is no wise old man. There's just us. Everybody wants to. I mean, even you. I mean, even me, right? It sure would feel good.
And Jack, I'm as conniving as they come, but a sneak attack is just wrong.
I kept seeing Lemnitzer and Dulles telling me all I had to do was sign on the dotted line, and the invasion would succeed, and Castro would be gone.
What was that?
Easy, just like that.
What was that injury ailment thing he did?
I'm gonna stay here tomorrow.
No, you can't. Remember we talked about this. Your schedule. Best thing you can do tomorrow is go to Connecticut.
He's right.
Yeah, Jesus.
Oh my God! Just the pressure of like what he has to figure out and deal with, and he doesn't look exactly like John F. Kennedy, but he's got this essence. I think you wouldn't think it was great casting because he's not as like, you know, I don't know, but I think he's captured him really well.
No. Now, there is more than one option here.
You can't fight in here. It's the war room. Oh. This is also just really hard watching right now with the state of the world. You know, this is 62. This is 60 years ago. And it feels kind of like today.
Well, General, how long until the army's ready?
We've just begun the mobilization under cover of a prearranged exercise, sir. We're looking at another week and a half.
But you can order the strikes now.
You won't.
We have a rapidly closing window of opportunity where we can prevent those missiles from ever becoming operational. The other options do not guarantee the end result that we can guarantee.
That's the only part of it that makes sense to me, is to make them never operational, but then...
Bunch of political talk. Be considered by a lot of our friends and neutrals as a pretty weak response.
Ooh.
What did you say?
You're in a pretty bad fix.
Well, maybe you haven't noticed you're in it with me. Soviet soldiers, they're gonna respond. I mean, how would we respond? If they killed ours, no, they're gonna do something, General. I can promise you that.
Yeah.
Those
He's
goddamn
right,
Kennedys are gonna destroy this country if we don't do something about this.
Oh.
We're headed out to the backyard. Take a look for that big red dog.
Thanks, Bob.
But he's right, though.
Gromyko should be on his way by now.
There's still no sign that they know that we know about the missiles.
But we're gonna keep it that way.
Again, because it's the true account, you know, and again, my history not up to scratch. But as far as I know, we don't go into war. He does negotiate us out of this, and there's no nuclear war. So even though we know the outcome, I'm still like nervous. But then the missiles exist still. Like if they don't destroy them, they're just there waiting wherever.
Mr. Gromyko, this way, please. Mr. Gromyko, what are your hopes?
Initially, you'd think it was going black and white because it was using real old footage, but it's not. It's still just actors. So I'm curious as to the idea behind that.
Oh, because maybe the president and Gromyko are going to talk about it.
If you're trying to drum something up, Johnny, forget it. This meeting's been on the books for months. As far as I know, it's just a friendly talk on U.S.-Soviet relations.
He's gonna ask about it, though.
I'll be damned.
He checked! You have to write it down to check?
Premier Khrushchev's statement of September 13th remains the position of the Soviet government. To that, I have nothing to add.
Well, that's good enough for me.
That they're just lying to your face? And he's committing to pretending they don't know.
If I held a vote, I think airstrike would beat blockade by a vote or two.
I want a consensus. I mean, either airstrike or blockade, but something everyone's going to stand by, even if they don't like it. I need it by Saturday. We'll make it happen.
What if I can't?
I guess they all kind of talk like the mayor and the Simpsons. This is probably what the mayor and the Simpsons base his voice on, all these guys.
You don't show for Chicago, everyone will know there's something going on.
I don't care. Just cancel it.
Forget it. I'm not calling and canceling on daily. You call and cancel on daily.
You're scared to cancel on daily.
You're damn right I'm scared.
Well, I'm not.
Oh, watch this.
Welcome to Chicago, Mr. President.
Mr. Mayor,
Good canceling on daily.
Tomorrow the president may have a cold.
A what?
A cold.
Kenny, do I get any input around here?
Nope.
How bad it is up to you.
How bad the cold is. I'm so nervous, and I know that it's going to be okay.
You know, there are major rail disruptions in the South. 2 airborne divisions are on alert. Sounds to me like that exercise is an invasion.
If you print something like that, all you're going to do is inflame the situation. And nobody talks to assholes who inflame situations. Assholes like that can find themselves cut out of the loop.
It's the first time you've ever threatened me.
Yeah, because it's a matter of, like, end of the world stuff.
I won't print anything until I have another source. I promise you I'll get one.
That's that part, like, you know, I'm all for free speech and the public knowing things, but it's like, that's a scary time, right? Because it's that pinnacle.
But it won't last past tomorrow, Kenny. You have to bring him back. Oh, by the way, China invaded India today.
You're kidding.
I don't know. We have Tupperware parties?
Maybe.
I'll see you tomorrow.
The president has a cold, canceling the remainder of this trip and returning to Washington on the advice of his doctor. Is that the final word?
President Kennedy!
Is it true you have a cold? Cough, cough. A little bit more coughing, Bruce, John, Jack, whatever you want to be called.
There are between 20 and 30 Soviet ships underway to Cuba at this time. 800 miles out, the Navy will stop them, board, and any vessels containing weapons will be turned back.
As a quarantine. They're already there.
If they refuse to remove the missiles, we retain the option to strike and invade.
Okay.
Mr. President, there are still those of us who believe we should proceed with the strikes. We lose strategic surprise, and we also run the risks of the Soviets launching a first strike against us if they decide they have to use the missiles or lose them.
They're all right. Like, everybody's argument has merit.
Ted, I want you to get working on the speeches for both quarantine and airstrike. Well, thank you for all your advice, Jim.
Did you hear, Adlai? Jesus, you think nobody learned anything from World War II?
Well, somebody had to say it. I respect Adlai for having the guts to risk looking like an appeaser.
We have to pull him.
But that's what they do, don't they?
Tsar will eat him alive.
We've got bigger problems right now.
Ladies? No, thank you.
Pardon me, Lieutenant.
I'm trying to think of what I know from real life. And if this is 62, JFK dies the next year.
I'm a political dead man. Did you ever see anyone cut his own throat like I did today? No? Oh, by the way, I spoke to a friend. Reston and Frank will have the story. Times is going to run it tomorrow.
We're not going to make it to Monday. Shit. We can get Sorensen to lean on Reston, but you're going to have to call over Dreyfus. This is the sort of decision the publisher makes himself.
All right. Thanks, Kenny.
Imagine that. Imagine being the president of the United States and having to convince.
We held in the Bay of Pigs. It was the biggest mistake of my life. What makes us different?
Orville, I'm asking you to hold the story.
Because it's nuclear war.
All right, but I'm going to need a reason to give my boys. They're going to be screaming for my head on a plate.
Listen, all you tell them this, that they'll be saving lives, including their own.
Yes, Mr. President.
True. Oh, man. And then there's John F. Kennedy Jr., Caroline Kennedy. This is so sad, though, because it's so real and they were so loved.
And get a plane out there and get him back.
He wants to talk to LeMay again. He's still considering airstrikes.
He really wasn't sure. Like, he's really back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Cam, can you guarantee me you'll get all the missiles?
Oh, nope.
Sir, I guarantee we'll get all the missiles we know about.
Mr. President, we can get better than 90% of them.
This is just terrifying.
I'll brief the congressional leadership tomorrow evening at 5. At 7 o'clock, all United States Armed Forces worldwide will stand up to DEFCON 3.
But he's calm and clever and compassionate. National urgency. Call crisis, because it's the missile crisis, right? Cuban Missile Crisis? Is that what this is the Cuban Missile Crisis? Is that what it's known as? I'm freaking out and I know the outcome-ish.
Well, things can't get much worse.
Oh, I don't know. We could have to go down to Lyndon's Ranch again, dress up as cowboys. shoot deer out of the back of his convertible.
That was a bad day.
Yeah, because Lyndon becomes president next year as soon as he's shot, right?
You know, back when we were in the wars, that day Bobby made me come down to meet you, I didn't get you at first. I thought you were lucky. Your father had a lot of money. You were skinny. Girls loved you. I thought I could beat you and Bobby up together. But he just kept going on and on about you. I thought it was because he was your brother. But I was wrong. I was wrong. You sleeping?
No, not much.
Okay, you.
I slept last night, though, you know, and, geez, when I woke up, I just, somehow I'd forgotten that all this had happened, you know. And, then, of course, I remembered and just wished for a second somebody else was president.
You mean that?
I said for a second.
I wish you were president.
Boy, there is a lot of noise out there, Kenny.
He just seems to have such grace and class and intellect and...
You know what you're doing, Mr. President.
Yeah, he does.
You're going to make the best call you can, and you know they're going to second guess you. So what? You're just going to have to take our beatings as we go. So what are we going to do now?
I'm going on TV.
I forget where JFK was born, but I guess this is just them doing like really strong Boston, New England accents, right? Like,
you wear something nice for the TV. Make sure Jackie picks it.
see, he's just doing like a real Boston-y thing, but it's just kind of different. And to me, I can't get the Simpsons out of my head. I'm so sorry.
Oh, right, yeah, thanks, Brink. No, I just changed it.
Okay, everybody, I think we're ready.
Oh.
No, I'm fine.
So we're not doing either. We're just doing negotiations, or we're doing blockade and negotiations. We're not doing airstrike. We're not.
This government, as promised, has maintained the closest surveillance of the Soviet military buildup on the island of Cuba. Unmistakable evidence has established the fact that a series of offensive missile sites...
It's only going on TV because the press was going to get it out anyway. They needed more time.
A nuclear strike capability against the Western Hemisphere. Acting, therefore, in the defense of our own security and under the authority entrusted to me by the Constitution.
I wonder if this is JFK's real voice, not Bruce Greenwood.
Further action will be justified. I've directed the armed forces to prepare for any eventualities. And third, it shall be the policy of this nation to regard any nuclear missile launched from Cuba against any nation
It's Kevin Costner's family.
as an attack by the Soviet Union on the United States, requiring a full retaliatory response upon the Soviet Union.
It's kind of hard to write the unthinkable. I tried. We're getting the Soviet response. It's coming in on the teletype. The community of nations recognizes the fundamental right of freedom of the seas.
It's horseshit.
I agree.
They don't know how to respond yet.
So now you're Khrushchev. What do you do?
Don't strike. Well,
Well, Russian-speaking personnel have been transferred to all our ships. When the quarantine takes place in the morning, our ships will attempt to make radio contact with the approaching vessels.
They don't care.
Or if they refuse, they'll be towed into the nearest port.
What happens if the ship doesn't stop for inspection or
Yeah.
want to be towed?
We fire a warning shot across their bow.
Atom nuclear weapon?
This way, we'll be able to firm up our estimates of the missile's readiness and develop target packages for strikes.
I feel sick just watching all this decision making and yeah, it's happened.
You realize what you're letting yourself in
Kenny,
for?
no, we need the flights because the minute that first missile becomes operational, we gotta go in there and destroy
Fair
them.
enough. And we're flying attack planes over their sites. We're on the deck. There's no way for them to know we're carrying cameras, not bombs.
Damn it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm your political advisor. I'm giving you a political analysis here.
Oh, yeah, they're gonna know they're carrying cameras, not bombs.
They're boxing us in with these rules of engagement. If you agree to them and one of our planes gets knocked down or one of the ships won't stop,
then it's on.
But Bobby, I need redundant control over what happens out there. And if things aren't as advertised, then you're gonna make sure they come out the way I want them to come out.
That's gonna be...
Starting with this low-level flight thing.
That's gonna be tough. You know how these guys are about their chains of command.
Listen, you tell them those chains of command end at one place.
You.
Me.
Yeah. Which is true.
That's the one.
Mr. O'Donnell.
What's her name?
Margaret.
Margaret.
That's the one what?
Would you mind helping me with something?
What do you need, honey?
That tone of voice, specifically.
What tone of voice? What the hell is he talking about?
I told you, sir. I'm sorry. You're out of here.
He just needs someone real direct and articulate and firm and tough like that.
You're not to get shot down under any circumstances. Whatever happens up there, you were not shot at. Now, I've known the man for 15 years. The problem is he will protect you. So I'm asking, don't make him protect you. Don't get shot at.
Okay, Mr. O'Donnell, we'll do what we can.
Does that mean don't go? Don't get in the plane? Or does that mean if you're shot at, you lie and say, we've had an engine failure, we're going down, and you report back that you were not shot at? So that the powers up, the powers up don't know that you were shot at? And it never gets back to anybody? Because if they report, hey, we're being shot at, their superiors will then be like, okay, we're firing and it's on. I don't want them to get shot at and have to lie about it either, though.
Hey, Bruce.
Skipper.
Never mind. Just do what I do. Hand signs only.
Got you.
Are they gonna get shot at? Or can they just get the photos and get out?
Look, Skipper!
Get the photos and get out. But if they die, if they get shot down and they don't say that, and they say mechanical failure or whatever, then they're doing just as much of a big part in saving the country and saving the world from World War III as the president, because that would have been the instigating, catalyst to then start firing at each other, right? I mean, I know I'm getting ahead of myself. I gotta wait and see, but I'm nervous. I'm on edge. Come on, guys. Or just be so good at your job that even if you're shot at, you fighter pilot it away from them. Have the missiles hit each other. Wow, that's really low flying for a place that has nuclear weapons. Only deployed, though not operational yet. It's always a sign that it's a good movie when it's a true story, and I'm still like on such tender hooks. They're so low, they're not even being shot with proper missiles, they're being shot with people with handguns and rifles. What about your wing? How do they cover up the damage?
Man, you were lucky, Skipper.
Damn sparrows. Must have been migrating.
Sparrows?
Probably hit a couple hundred of them. How many did you hit, Bruce?
Sparrows.
Do what I do. Do what I do.
A few, I guess.
These 20mm or 40mm Sparrows, sir.
Those are bird strikes. Sparrows, to be precise. That's the way it is, guys. Get that film packed up.
Oh, there's a little fly.
Commander Ecker. Hello? Sir. Commander.
Yes. Yes, 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 yes.
What's going on here?
Well, the chiefs must want to talk to you. They're going to want to know if you were fired on. Were you?
You could say that, sir.
Commander, listen to me. Now, I know this must fly in the face of everything you've come to serve.
Sparrows. He did so well.
To the other side.
It's national security. It's World War III potential.
Sir, put your gear down over here.
He did so good. The flying and the sparrow lie.
Sir? Commander. Sir.
Have a seat.
And no sparrows were harmed.
Now, Commander, I assume you know why you're here. So
No.
I want to know just one thing. Those bastards shoot so much as a BB gun at you.
No.
It was a cakewalk, sir.
Mr. President.
Is that a real guy that did that?
La resolución está aprobada por 19 votos confirmados. In accordance with this afternoon's vote,
19 votes.
the quarantine will hereby be effective as of 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Oh, that guy, though. I want to know more about that pilot that went in there and just said no when he could have said, yeah, I was shot at, and he could have caused the war.
Believed they were so highly attuned to one another's movements and dispositions, they could predict one another's intentions, but all their theories were based on the last war. And the world and technology had changed, and those lessons were no longer valid, but it was all they knew, so the orders went out, couldn't be rescinded. And your man in the field, his family at home, they couldn't even tell you the reasons why their lives were being destroyed.
I miss him.
And we shoot out his rudder and board. They shoot down one of our planes in response. So we bomb their anti-aircraft sites in response to that.
It's just on. It's just...
They attack Berlin.
Yeah.
So we invade Cuba, and they fire their missiles, and we fire ours.
Helen, I want you to keep the kids close tomorrow. I want you to leave the TV on. I want you to sleep with it on in the bedroom until I call you and tell you you can turn it off.
And while you're under a rock somewhere with the president?
Where are they?
What am I supposed to do
Honey,
with our 5 children,
honey,
Kenny?
Honey, we're not going to let it come to that.
Oh, man.
I promise. Jack and Bobby, they're smart guys.
You're smart, too.
Yeah. Seems it.
Not like them.
Oh, hi, Ken.
Ellen just asked me what sort of arrangements we have for the families.
Yeah, I just checked that myself. They're being issued identity cards, and the call comes. Evacuation officers meet them at prearranged departure areas. They go by helicopter to Mount Weather. We meet them there.
I thought we had 5 minutes till the world ends, till DC is just flattened from
Of course, that's for morale. Missiles only take 5 minutes to get here.
See?
The president has asked Jackie and the children to come back from the country and be with him.
5 minutes. That's for morale. It's for peace of mind.
Too much trouble to get a car.
Ken, we can get your car in 15 minutes.
No.
Go ahead.
No, I'll let her sleep.
What if it's the end of the world tomorrow? We know it's not, but the stakes for them right now is that it could be.
The American public nonetheless appeared determined and resolved. This is Walter Cronkite. Good night.
Like getting down and under a desk would make a difference. I know this is a historical, political drama, but it's about war, and it's just really sad and really upsetting, even though maybe that is why it's so much sadder, because it is real. Even though we don't go into this huge nuclear war, it just, a minute with them, minute by minute, and, you know, it's not resolved yet. Ugh. The Pentagon.
And no sign of them stopping.
Oh, so when he ordered the quarantine or the blockade, I thought that was it starting. It was just him deciding. This is now the first, sort of its first chance at being used and being implemented. Oh, man.
Quarantine is now in effect.
And it looks like our first customers are the Gagarin and Kimovs.
Oh my God.
Chief, I've got something at 030. XO, take a look at this.
Are they underwater?
New contact, Skipper.
Under?
What do we got?
A Russian sub.
Yes!
General quarters, all hands man your battle stations.
They got 2, decoy ships above water and then a sub with the actual nuclear weapons below? Is it?
I can bring it up, Mr. President, but whether it's damaged or not is up to the sub.
Even if they do force it up.
How do you force it up?
Prepare to fire torpedoes.
Prepare to fire torpedoes, aye, sir.
Prepare to launch ASROC.
Prepare to launch ASROC, aye, sir.
Oh, that's how you force it to the surface? You have to shoot at it? Oh, man. How do we now then avoid this whole war?
Reports are coming in here to the Pentagon that the ships appear to be stopping.
Captain, belay that order. Belay that order.
Hold your fire!
Bob, where's that coming
from? Oh my God!
Somebody find out what's going on.
Those ships are definitely stopping.
And they didn't know they were about to be fired on the sub.
Some are turning around.
Oh my God, the sub didn't know that. Had he ordered the torpedoes on the sub?
Reports are coming in from all around. The ships are stopping. Some are turning around.
Is that true, the timing of that? Like, he ordered them to shoot torpedoes at the sub and then went, no! Had they shot the submarine, World War III, right? That's what his whole point is that one strike of action would just snowball.
Their radios are working just fine, Mr. President.
One ship, an accident, maybe. 6, Mr. President, this is intentional.
What, all the empty ones just turned around? 6 with missiles, or keep going?
Just been informed our nuclear forces are at DEFCON 2.
They were limited. Mr. President, the orders were limited to our strategic force.
They upped it without the president's authority.
I am the Commander-in-Chief of the United States, and I say when we go to war.
We're not at war, sir. Not until DEFCON 1.
Yeah, but they put it up to 2 without him ordering that.
Just try this on for size. We get a hold of Walter Lippmann, and we leak the idea of pulling our Jupiter missiles out of Turkey.
Ah, that's what he said.
Okay, must talk.
I hope that guy that offered this up in the meeting, you know, who said, oh, did you see me slit my throat in there for being the coward, sort of gets the acknowledgement of having the right idea.
Jack and Bobby are good men, but it takes a certain
You
kind
mean the
of...
President of the United States?
They are good men.
Jack and Bobby.
This late in the game, Bobby.
Soren will eat him alive.
Then talk to your brother, damn it. Two of you don't need my advice to get into trouble.
Oh, he didn't like the last play.
If they're still sticking to their stonewalling strategy, I'll get them. I'm an old political cat, Kenny, but I've got one life left.
I know you do.
See you again.
He's the guy. That's him.
Stand in solidarity with the people of the Republic of Cuba and the revolution in the face of this American threat to world peace.
This is so intense. These jobs. I make movies and watch movies for a living. This is so intense.
We are told again and again about some...
But are they pushing it to the brink of catastrophe? He's trying to avoid catastrophe. Otherwise, they would have just done the airstrike.
Perhaps your spy planes are so secret.
It's because they don't know.
To present such evidence. Some planes.
I make the call. Adley is out. McCoy goes in.
It's just so it doesn't come.
It's not going to. Come on, Adley.
Huh? Perhaps the United States of America is simply mistaken.
No. He's got this. He's got it. He's got it.
False
John,
evidence.
get ready to send your staffer in. He's going to be coming out.
The chair recognizes the representative.
No, he's not. Come on, Adley.
Those weapons must be taken out of Cuba. You, the Soviet Union, have created this new danger.
Come on, Adley.
And is placing medium and intermediate range missiles in sites in Cuba. Yes or no? Don't wait for the translation. Yes or no?
Я не нахожусь в американском суде.
I'm not in the American courtroom, and I do not wish to respond
see?
to the questions that the prosecutor would put to the defendant. You will get all the answers to your questions as this session progresses.
No. Yes or no?
You can answer yes or no.
Come on.
Then I want to know if I have understood you correctly.
Yeah, Adley.
I'm prepared to wait for my answer until hell freezes over, if that's your decision.
John, I'll get back to you.
Yeah. Adley's got it. We good.
If you have decided not to continue your statement, the chair recognizes the representative from Chile.
I yield my time and the floor to the representative of the United States.
Well then, ladies and gentlemen.
Back to me and my question.
Shall we have a look at what the Soviets are doing in Cuba? May we have the presentation, please? Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you will observe in photograph A.
Yeah.
Taken approximately August 20th. The photograph taken then, there are at least 3 missile sites.
It's just so emotional. I don't know why I'm getting all teary-eyed. It's so intense and important.
We just reacquired it. We crossed the line hours ago.
Oh!
What the hell's going on over there?
Please be baby food.
I want you to try them again.
What's that guy's name? I know his face. I can't place his name.
Very well. Load your guns.
Ah!
What was that, Admiral? We've been hailing the Grozny for the last hour, Mr. Secretary. Grozny refuses to stop.
You can't order that. You don't have the authority. You need the president.
The rules of engagement, which the president has approved and signed in his order of 23 October. Yes.
Fire.
Yes, you may proceed, Captain. Clear your guns.
No!
Ship was firing star shells. What? Star shell flares, Mr. Secretary. Damn it, I've got a job to do here. You interfere with me and you will get some of my men killed, and I will not allow
What do you call flares? Star shells?
We were not attacking that ship. We were firing over it.
That was not the president's intention when he gave that order. What if the Soviets don't see the distinction?
Between star shells and, yeah.
There will be no firing anything near any Soviet ships without my express permission. Now, is that understood, Admiral? Is it?
Yes, sir.
Ah! It's so intense.
John Paul Jones. President Kennedy communicating with Secretary Khrushchev.
Well, who the hell authorized this missile test?
Who do you think? God knows what this is going to communicate to the Soviets.
Yes. Who's doing that?
We can't communicate with the Pentagon. It's just across the damn river.
That's funny.
I'm not taking that bait. The right move here is to move on.
Testing missiles as if that's not a message, but they're all just running their own little games here. It's like, ugh.
The possibility that invasion might have to be undertaken to assure that those bases are eliminated.
But they're going over there just like that in their, like, uniforms but not weapons?
Berlin.
What's this? Can anyone just walk in here now?
Most stressful 13 days ever. For real.
We'll pledge not to invade Cuba or destabilize Castro or assist anyone who plans on doing so.
I think this may be our first real message from Khrushchev.
Yeah, and this is what happens, right?
We've been burned by his usual players in the formal channel, so he brings in an honest broker.
That may be what they want us to think.
Oh, it's true. What?
Pass me that.
I want to see their career chronology side by side.
They're friends for real, and he's a real source.
Right. They're not from the same hometown.
But they served together. They did something.
They know each other. They're war buddies.
That's pretty thin, Kenny.
Well, real life usually is, Walter.
He's legit.
Khrushchev and Foreman were war buddies.
You sure?
Don't take it to court, but we've got good circumstantial evidence.
Well, you're there. I mean, what's your instinct? I gotta move on this.
Do it. Do it.
My gut's telling me that Khrushchev's turning to a trusted old friend to carry his message.
Okay, we're going.
If such a solution were raised at the UN by Ambassador Zorin, he would find a favorable reply from Ambassador Stevenson.
So I understand you correctly.
Is this how it went down?
What's the second condition, John?
Time is of the essence.
How much time?
48 hours. In 48 hours, there can be no deals.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh my God. Is this how I was just, I guess, assuming that the president would talk to Khrushchev directly and figure it out and be political about it. Not this, like, secret squirrel sleeper cell spy dude that's like is helping them chat behind the scenes, and oh my God.
It's a first draft. It shows no signs of being polished by the foreign ministry. In fact, it probably wasn't even approved by the Politburo, as they wouldn't let the emotionalism go by. The analysts say it was written by someone under considerable stress.
Glad to know we're not alone. Well, it never was my intention to invade Cuba anyway, so they put the missiles in there. Gentlemen, I think we should seriously consider this deal.
Yes. I feel like I could just cry from stress. With your wife and your 18,000 children.
Hi.
Hi. You look old, O'Donnell.
Got a back channel communication from Khrushchev this evening, filling us out about a deal. He confirmed it just a little while ago in a letter.
Thank God.
Jack kicked us out of his house for the night.
Darn it. For a second there, I thought you'd been fired.
You're beautiful.
It looks like Foreman was a ploy after all, and they were just stalling for time.
What?
It gets worse.
Gentlemen, my specialists are in
I
agreement.
believed it.
Then tomorrow they make another condition. Meanwhile, the quarantine isn't working, and they're completing work on the missile sites. Sir, I think we have to issue pre-invasion orders for
I
our
thought
forces.
that was it. I thought we were done.
President, this morning's photography is in. It appears the Soviets have commenced a crash program to ready their missiles.
What?
The first missiles became operational last night. We expect they'll all be operational in 36 hours.
Then we're out of time.
But the longer we wait, the harder it's going to get.
I really thought that was it. I'm sorry, I don't know history better. I thought that was it. I thought they were pulling out the missiles, and America was going to agree to never invade Cuba.
We have no choice.
No!
General, issue orders to our forces to be prepared to execute the airstrikes Monday morning.
It's not.
According to the schedule thereafter. I'll need the official release orders on my desk on Sunday night.
Understood, sir. We need to step up our overflights, finalize our pilots' target folders in order to carry out the strikes.
It's not.
Permission granted.
Yes, sir.
Well, gentlemen, anybody's got any great ideas, now's the time.
Major Anderson, there's a phone call for you.
Thank you. All right.
Is that the other guy that was the partner when they got shot at, and he had to go along with the Sparrow?
If you're a good man and if your ground crew are good men, that is all you can ask for. And with the grace of God, that'll get you through.
Are you a religious man?
Yes, sir, I am.
Good.
Maybe he was a different pilot, but he looked like the one that was partnered with the other guy. But maybe not, because it's like fresh information. He wasn't like, yeah, I got you. I know, we don't get shot down. Bird strike. Oh my gosh, I feel like he's gonna die though. But he's doing it at 75,000. He's doing it. We don't even fly it that commercially. He's gonna get shot down. Please. Please, please. Oh. Are then the missiles gone if they miss, or do they come back? That is some flying. Oh my god. No.
The plane is missing, Kenny. We're presuming the pilot is dead.
So, what does that mean in terms of retaliation?
Somebody forgot to cancel the mission.
You know, there's always some son of a who doesn't get the word. This is just what we need. Soviets thinking we're bombing them.
This guy, he just wants a war. That other guy.
We must order punitive airstrikes against the SAM site that shot down Major Anderson, per our rules of engagement.
But it's about the bigger picture, right? It's about going to war. It's not about not honoring the pilot.
Be safer for my boys to get the SAMs on Monday when we get the rest of the bastards.
I wonder when that famous photo of JFK was taken. Is it during this, or will we see it? Or is it a whole nother, at another time? Maybe it's the following year. I really thought that was it. I thought they'd made the agreement with Khrushchev. I thought that they were pulling them out and they'd made a deal. The cars look so cool. Insanely cool. Is that his kid? His oldest?
Hey, Dad.
Hey, Sport. You winning?
Yeah, is everything gonna be okay, Dad?
We don't know.
It's okay. Go on back to your game.
I'll see you around, Dad.
His name's Kenny, like him. He named him after himself, the oldest one. I guess that's the thing most people used to do for a while. The tension. Couldn't find you. Jack wants to make the deal in Turkey.
If this is a move to appease the hardliners in his government, then it may be just a bone he needs to regain control of his own house.
Whoever carries the message has to hit the nail on the head. Come across as too soft, they'll push us.
Man.
Because if they turn us down, and we've already told them that we're coming in on Monday morning, they'll strike first.
Strike.
Yes.
Bobby.
Yeah.
And you're it. Ted, I want you to start working on the drive. And Bobby, you gotta go in there. You gotta make them understand that we have to have an answer tomorrow. Because Monday, we go to war.
But if they didn't want to take the deal and they struck first, it was going to be the end of their 5 minutes before there's nothing left of DC and all of the Southeast, you know? I like the plan, though. Answer the first letter, ignore the second.
We gave up so much to get here. I don't know, sometimes I think, what the hell did we do it for?
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm in it for the money.
The guy everybody's afraid of. I hate it. I'm not so smart, you know? I'm not so ruthless.
Well, you're right about the smart part.
I don't know if I can do this.
You can.
There's nobody else I'd rather have going in there than you. Nobody else I trust Helen and kids' lives to.
Take a left.
Oh my gosh.
You smell that?
They're burning their documents.
They think we're going to war. God help us, kid.
You got this, you got this, you got this. Oh, I thought he was going to go into the Soviet embassy. They're not, they're somewhere else. They just drove past that. Who's he scared about seeing?
I whistle up some luck for you.
The tension in this movie, though.
Mr. Ambassador, thank you.
Oh, they're just back at their offices, okay. It's him whistling up some luck for you.
The United States cannot agree to such terms under threat. Any belief to the contrary was in error.
You want war?
No.
However, while there can be no quid pro quo on this issue,
Yeah, I was going to say we'll do it in 6 months.
our Jupiter missiles in Turkey are obsolete and have been scheduled for withdrawal for some time. This withdrawal should take place within, say, 6 months. Of course, any public disclosure of this
will deny it
and produce the most stringent denials from our government.
This private assurance represents the word of the highest authority.
The highest.
And we must have an answer tomorrow, at the latest. I cannot stress this point enough.
Tomorrow.
It's good. It's done. It's good. That's it.
Then you must excuse me and permit me to relay the substance of our discussion to my superiors.
Of course.
We have heard stories that some of your military men wish for war.
No. I mean, yes, but...
You're a good man. Your brother is a good man. I assure you there are other good men. Let us hope the will of good men is enough to counter the terrible strength of this thing that was put in motion.
Well, then he seems like a good man, too. I mean, and it is going to be okay. And it is going to be okay. But it's just... I mean, how could you ever go home and get good sleep? This is the day in and day out. I mean, I guess this particular 13 days is just...
What's going to happen?
If the sun comes up tomorrow, it is only because of men of goodwill. And that's all there is between us and the devil.
That's the stakes, though. That if they got that word and they said no and they fired first, they'd fire at night, 5 minutes, and it would be game over. Like you said, if the sun comes up, it's just because Khrushchev, they agreed, and they're gonna remove them and not strike. You just feel sick with nerves and fear. Imagine going to sleep like that, thinking you might die in the night from a nuclear attack.
The Soviet government has ordered the dismantling of weapons in Cuba, as well as their crating and return to the Soviet Union.
Is everybody ready for church?
I mean, it was literally almost the end of the war, like World War III. It was probably the closest, then.
Pass the butt up to Dad.
That it had come.
Dad, you want your paper?
Dad, what's wrong?
Oh, look at the other little one.
The sun came up. Every day the sun comes up says something about us.
He was such an integral part of saving everybody, and Bobby, John, the pilot that said sparrows, that was so important.
What's wrong with Daddy?
Oh. She has a Diane Lane quality. It's not Diane Lane, but she has a similar. They have 2 phones. One is their regular house phone, and then one is like the direct line from the White House or whatever. It's just for him. Everybody else just wanted him to go to war.
Well, Mr. President, I think I can speak for everyone here when I say, bring on those midterms. There's no stopping us now.
Until next year. Until this time next year.
I'd like to thank you all. I think you all did a great job, but I just think, I don't think we should be gloating too much. It was just as much a victory for them as it was for us.
Hear, hear.
Enjoy your morning.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Get some rest, Mr. President.
We've got a lot of new clout right now, and we can run the table on Khrushchev, the Middle East, and Southeast Asia.
Right. You're right.
Dear Mr. and Mrs. Anderson, I was deeply shocked when advised your son was lost on an operational mission on Saturday, October 27th, 1962. Your son rendered distinguished and dedicated service to his country throughout his career. He was admired and respected for his courage, his professional skill by all with whom he served. His tragic loss will be deeply felt, and the grateful nation will be forever in his debt.
Ken, we're out here.
It looks like them. It just feels like them. It really does.
What kind of a peace do we seek?
That's his real voice.
I'm talking about genuine peace, kind of peace that makes life on earth worth living. Not merely peace in our time, peace in all time. Therefore, they can be solved by man, for in the final analysis, our most basic common link is that we all inhabit this small planet. We all breathe the same air.
He's gonna say the astronaut part, right?
And we are all mortal.
Oh no. Ugh. Oh man. Ugh. Oh, that was so intense. I think I'm emotional more than I probably should be, just for a multitude of reasons. The fact that it's true, the fact that he was assassinated a year after this, and then Bobby, these guys that really did. I get choked up when it's about like trying to do the right thing and being, peaceful, and they just, to me, I wasn't alive in the 60s, but from what gets passed down from history and even pop culture and all sorts of things, they were loved because of that, because of those decisions that were not the gung-ho, let's go to war, and I think because of, at the moment, where we are, I feel like it's just such a stark contrast, and it just made me like miss and love this kind of hope and iconic, times of history. Hi, you're here for the ending. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Just ruining the ending. That's Cash. But it was great. I thought the performances were wonderful. I knew parts, and growing up in Australia, I think we probably do less American history than America school. But so I knew some of those outcomes, but definitely not the details. I didn't even realize when it first started, just the date of 62, I didn't immediately go, oh, Cuban Missile Crisis, but then I realized what was going on. And so I just feel like, I don't know, I just think it was so well done, and to be able to still be on such tender hooks. When you kind of know that we don't go into nuclear war, but I was still like, no, and this and that, and the back and forth between the correspondence between the Soviets and then back to the White House and all of that stuff, and the details of the pilots. That one really got to me. I wonder if that's real or if that was just creative license for the film. But that guy, he has so much. We have so much to be grateful for him. That one guy that went, I got it, I got the job, I understand what I'm supposed to do, and all of it. And the voice thing is so funny because I guess I knew that JFK and Bobby Kennedy spoke like that, but a little more subtly than Kevin Costner's character. So when Kevin started talking, when the Kenny character started talking, I just went straight to The Simpsons because that's where the man gets his voice and talks like that. And I guess now I realize that the mayor character in that voice is doing the whole Kennedy administration voice. It's not just Kenny, but that was great. So yeah, not to make fun of it or belittle it, but it was just Kevin Costner's was so strong that it just immediately screamed Simpsons. And then I realized, no, it's because they all kind of spoke a little like that. But I thought they were great. I thought Bruce Greenwood, Double Jeopardy! That's what it is! I know that's an obscure thing to know him from. I'm sure Bruce Greenwood's career is so much more than that, but that is where I know him from. I was like, it's a movie I feel like I've watched so many times, Double Jeopardy. But I thought he was a great Kennedy. I thought the guy that played Bobby, I didn't check, but I thought he was perfect. I really, really enjoyed it. Yeah, I'm just shook because it's emotional and intense and so relevant today. So thank you for introducing me to that film. It was so well done, and really, really interesting, and really, really entertaining, albeit stressful. So I hope you enjoyed watching it with me. My name is Coby. This is the Coby Show, and I'll see you next time. Bye.